What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B with yet another mystery box unboxing for you. And this was kind of a fun one because this one is pretty much like part two of the AOK that I received from the preacher. That's Jason Sizemore, the comic book preacher. You might have seen the AOK he sent me earlier, and it came with a gift certificate for a free Comic Vantage mystery box. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna bust open a Comic Vantage mystery box without Squatchy and Foo. That's right. We are flying solo on the mystery box or Comic Vantage box. Sometimes, you know, you just gotta break away from those two yahoos. And oops, something fell out. I think it's just an invoice, but just to make sure. Let me double check. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just an invoice. All right. But anyway, as I said, Jason sent me an AOK, a fantastic AOK on its own, but not, you know, but just to put a little icing on the cake, he threw in that gift certificate for Comic Vantage. So I figured, you know, I don't get to run Comic Vantage through the eBay ringer near enough. So we get to do it today. See what we get. Anyway, let's just bust into it. Well, right off the bat, another plain Jane green sticker. Wah, wah, wah. So, I'm hoping this is one of those one sticker days, you know, where you only got one green sticker, but it looks like we got two. So, we'll just see what we get here. All right, first up, we've got Lurid from IDW, number 3. Never heard of it. But there it is. Next up, we got Caliber, number 1 from Radical Comics. Well, that's a cool cover. I never heard of it either, but it is a number 1 at least. So, you know, hey, we'll see what it pans out to be. But pretty cool cover. I like it. Get the glare off of it. But, alright, that's not bad. I'm stacking them on top of the other Vantage box I just opened on a Mystery Man the other night. Of course, by the time you see this will be a couple weeks ago. But then we got Top Cow, Psyblade, number 2. Pilot season 2007 winner. Really? Huh. Anyway, not bad. Not too bad. All right, and our first sticker book. I believe I've gotten this one before. It's the Granov variant, Wolverine number 3. I think I've had this one before. But that's kind of cool. He says it's worth $20, but we'll find out. Oh, nice. What's a little key? Actually, this is cool. You know, another character that DC, you know, pumped out and didn't really amount to much, but you never can tell how it's going to pan out. But this cover I've never seen. So this is a Cohen variant of Batman number 108, and it's the first appearance of Miracle Molly. But I've never seen that cover, but that's a gorgeous cover. I dig that. That's awesome. Yeah, I know I sound real enthused, but I just woke up. Roll out of bed. See, I got a Comic Vantage box sitting there. Can't even wait till I have my breakfast or anything and got it busted open. But that's a cool cover. I dig that. I like her eyes. Check it out. Her eyes are different colors. But that's actually really cool. So, wow. Not a bad box, really. I actually kind of, I did get in that number one, that caliber number one. I've never heard of Lurid and the Psyblade. That's an old 90s character, but looks like it got revamped. But yeah, the Batman will go in my PC, and I don't know what I think I've already got one of the Wolverines, but we'll see. If I do, then I'll sell it and see if I can recoup some of my. Well, that didn't cost me anything, so I'm ahead of the game. Even if they're all dollar bin books, I come out ahead. But that's awesome. But hey, what do I know? What do we got to do? We got to run through the eBay grinder and see what it spits out. So we'll be back in a flash. All right, we are back, and we ran the infamous Comic Vantage through the eBay grinder, and let's see what it spit out. First up, Lurid, number 3. Of course, there are no last solds on this because it's so obscure that nobody even knows it exists. Which is one thing you can count on when you buy a Comic Vantage mystery box is you are going to get something obscure out of that a lot of people have never heard of. And that's not a dig. It's not a dig because it's kind of cool. It's what makes him unique is he sprinkles in a little something different. It's not the same tired ass variants you get from other mystery boxes like Spider-Man Booth and well, about any other mystery box you buy from. It's usually store exclusives and variants and stuff like that. But Vantage always manages to put something in a little interesting, a little different for you. And a lot of times those things pan out, and you think, oh wow, it's a dollar book, and then 6 months later, that thing's blown up. I've been bit in the ass a couple times by that. Getting rid of it, throwing it in a mystery box just to, get rid of it, and what do you know, that thing just blows up. But anyway, that one, $3 was last sold. Next up, Psyblade number 2. Nothing special, but just a $2. Again, no last solds on this. Usually, most of the time when you can't find a last sold on it, it's because it just really isn't any interest in them sometimes. Very rarely is it because they're just so rare that that nobody has them. But in this case, you can buy it now for about $2. And this one, I'm always talking about how I get burned whenever I run my mouth about second printings and third printings and stuff. This ain't one of those times because I didn't know it, but this is the second printing, and you can buy it now for about $2. So, but it's still a cool cover. And I kept thinking there was some kind of key because it kept saying caliber, and then it'd go first canon of justice, and I'm going, oh, is it a first appearance of something? No, it's the rest of the title. So I was like, what's canon of justice, or does it mean the first canon of justice? But yeah, but no, it's just the title. But second printing, and you can pick it up for about $2. Not looking so great. But all right, now we're into the meat and potatoes of it. This Wolverine number 3, this Adi Granov variant. He said $20. Last sold $18. So right there. That's one thing about Vantage's prices. When he puts a price on there, and the market fluctuates so quickly that it's hard to nail it down, perfectly, but you can bet that the value he puts on those are pretty dead on, right at it, and they're not inflated. This isn't what they, what they charge or what he charges at his store for a copy of it or whatever. Like, Spider-Man booth putting those grossly inflated prices on their variants because that's what they're charging at their store for them. But these are what people are paying for them. And last sold was $18. So $20 is pretty right on. And the last book, the first appearance of Miracle Molly. This was it Sarah Cohen, I think is her name, but Cohen variant. Last sold, he had $25 on it. Last sold was $25. So right on the money. Yeah, like I said, 9 times out of 10, whatever he says the value is on that is pretty dead on. It's what people are paying for it, not what people are asking for it. So, that's one good thing. That's one of the many good things about Comic Vantage is when you get one of his boxes, you can tell. You can pretty much rest assured whatever value he's given to the books is pretty damn accurate. But anyway, so how do we do? Normally these boxes are $40 shipped. So pretty much almost right there is my money back on those 2 boxes, or your money back, because that's 18 and 25. So there you go. All together with the other books, the filler books in there, come to $50. So, you get $40 into it altogether and $50 in return. So, you come out ahead. I've never, ever, ever not gotten my money's worth out of a Comic Vantage box. Never even close to not getting my money's worth. The last one I paid for, even the 2 big books out of there was, this is probably about as bad as you can do is break even. And the last one I opened up on the Mystery Men was pretty much a break even box. And like I said, it's the worst you can do. And my 2 hits out of it were Creed #1 and Batman, the Detective #1. So, and that was, like I said, the worst you can do out of a Comic Vantage box is break even. And that's not bad, because I'll tell you what, as you've seen in either the last video or the video before, it's easy to get your teeth kicked in a mystery box. Order a torpedo box and see what happens. When Wink, stop ordering torpedo boxes. Some people just never learn. They're a glutton for punishment. But personally, I think he buys them because his views jump up because people want to see him get kicked in the nuts. But I'm not buying them. But anyway, Comic Vantage. Go to comicvantage.com and get your own mystery boxes. $40 shipped. You will not lose money on them. It's a guaranteed. While you're there, you need some supplies. Pick up some of his bags. These things are fantastic for the price. They cost about the same as regular comic book bags, but these are OPP bags, and which means they have that Mylar. They have the feel of Mylar to them. They're a little stiffer and clearer than the poly bags that you usually get from like BCW or whatever. Fantastic bags. Just about everything I got goes in them. everything in my PC from this point on goes in them. The stuff that I don't keep, you know, are gonna probably bag up in the old bags, you know. But fantastic bags. Like I said, they're well worth the money. So while you're over at Comic Vantage, check out those bags. Pick you up a package of those. You won't regret them. They're awesome. They're great. And also, he's got some comic books on there for sale too. His exclusives. Got more exclusives coming soon, and I've seen them. I've seen some previews, and they're nasty. You're gonna want those. Anyway, that is gonna do it for this mystery box unboxing. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button, drop a comment, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I be opening mystery boxes every Monday. We do haul videos every Wednesday, and we sprinkle in some fun stuff in between sometimes, but definitely subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss the new stuff that comes out. That being said, y'all take it easy, have a great night, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.